Hello everyone and welcome to today's section. My name is Laura Tojeiro. I am a biologist with a master's degree in oceanography and marine environmental management. I am currently working at SEPMON, an NGO based in Barcelona and founded in 2008, which works in the study, conservation, management, and awareness of the marine environment. We promote a sustainable change in the relationship between society and the ocean. During today's lesson, we will get into a communication and public awareness campaign and how it was developed. The campaign was designed with the Sea Change Project, and the methodology followed was developed by the University of Galway and the Whitaker Institute of Innovation and Societal Change. First, we will talk about what is a SIP event. Then we will get into its methodology, and to end, we will explain you the message in a model event. While education and traditional advertising can be effective in creating awareness, numerous studies document that behavior change rarely occurs as a result of simply providing information, but through initiatives delivered at the community level focusing on priorities for an activity while simultaneously enhancing the activity's benefits. We want to bring about real actions using behavioral and social change methodologies. The SIP means Social Innovation Participation Process and is a scientific methodology which involves target groups and critical learning and reflection followed by action. The process of designing and mobilizing the event is centered on 7 steps: idea generation, idea evaluation, determination of the winning ideas, participation, values, process, and action. The first 3 steps are based on an ideas bank and its evaluation. Following the stage, winning ideas are chosen. The next 3 steps are focused on organizing a participatory workshop to co-design the final event. The last step occurs when the event is put into action to drive social change. During the Sea Change project, this methodology was used in 7 different countries around Europe. The first step is creating an ideas bank. Ideas bridge the gap between the public and the ocean through collective and innovative ideas generation. Here, we ask citizens to produce videos with an idea that could increase people awareness for our ocean. The Sea Change European Ideas Bank encouraged citizens to produce videos on an innovative concept or event that could increase people's awareness and appreciation for the ocean. This campaign was called Think Big, Think Ocean. This type of innovative co-creation allows European citizens to cater to their own marine values, needs, and contexts by facilitating top-down and bottom-up deliberations leading to the collective decisions of different SIPs events. In Spain, a total of 3 video ideas were submitted. These videos were shared in an online platform. Next step is going through evaluation of the videos. The evaluation is the assessment of the content and context of the idea submitted and is comprised on 2 components. The first one is the amount of votes received at the online platform, and the second one is the evaluation done by an internal jury. In our example, the internal jury did the evaluation following the 5 Sea Change co-creation principles and the values protocol. Here, you can see the 5 co-creation principles. The change principle directs you to the values protocol to close value action gaps. Did you see this idea closing value action gaps? Did it have the potential to do this? The client principle directs you to really know your target group. Did the idea put citizens or the society at the heart of the video? Did the idea identify society's citizens' values and priorities for change? The competitive principle leads you to pay attention to other choice and alternatives. Did the idea acknowledge that society's citizens have choices and that their idea has competition? The collective principle shows how we cannot separate ourselves from our environment. Did the idea recognize the importance of the system around us? The creative principle tells us to seek imaginative and innovative solutions. Were there elements of imagination and innovation in this idea? These five co-creation principles are the necessary ingredients for bringing about an ocean literate population. The values protocol asks you, did the idea reflect common interest values? Did it reflect a sense of community, affiliation, or connection to friends, family, society, and the environment? The next step is the winning idea. The event will follow the thematic shown in this video. The Spanish winning idea was coastal mangroves by Martin Magrams. He espoused the idea of creating coastal forests through a blue font. In the memory of our loved ones that are gone, people can make a contribution to conserve mangrove forests as a life continuity symbol. Here there is the video. The next steps are focused on organizing the SIP event. Participation encourages participation across the community through social interactions, deliberate dialogue, process, and communication. It requires partners to collaborate and empower citizens through all stages of your event through direct active engagement. Inside this step, different tasks have to be done. Establish a working group, participant recruitment, brainstorming session, and a creating ideas shed. All these tasks aim to create a constellation workshop to choose the event's final idea. The first task is establishing a working group. This working group must have 5 members: a marine expert, a communications expert, a city science expert, the person who will be facilitating a constellation workshop, and the co-facilitator. It is important to have a strong facilitator to manage the working group and its responsibilities, facilitate the SIP event, and play an integral role in the workshop. The co-facilitator will be present at the consolation workshop to aid the facilitator. This person will be the responsible for recording the participants' views and opinions. The second task is the participant recruitment, where the working group will identify citizens or societal stakeholders that are relevant to the SIP event consolation workshop. A total of 12 people should participate that will include societal stakeholders such as general public, local marine organizations, marine media, or organizations that will be involved in our suggested SIP event. You will ask them to commit to a one-day SIP event workshop. Previous to begin the internal brainstorming session, an email with different questions was sent to the workshop participants about what kind of event they think we should prepare. Once the answers were received, the working group gets reunited to propose ideas and share suggestions on the type of SIP event. All these ideas will be collected in an ideas sheet. A total of 18 ideas came out. In our case, the event should follow the coastal mangroves thematic, but after the brainstorming session, it was decided to open this topic, since in Spain we don't have mangroves and this could affect the success of the event. Therefore, our ideas were focused on marine biodiversity conservation. Next step is values. At this step, the working group must identify predefined criteria or values for the SIP event. In our case, it were involve as many people as possible and innovation. Next step is process, which is focused on the one-day consultation workshop. During this day, participants will be working with two tools, the idea sheet that it was created by the working group and the 6P intervention mix protocol. The main idea of this workshop it was to discuss and decide what the national SIP event will consist. We asked participants to work in different groups with the ideas sheet and see if new ideas could come out. Also, they worked with the 6P intervention mix protocol. Product says that your SIP product should add benefit. Is it fun? Price says that your SIP price should reduce barriers. Is it easy to use? Place says that your SIP place should increase access. Is it easy to find? Promotion says that your SIP promotion should clarify, persuade. Is it popular? Partnerships says that your SIP event should contain cooperative partnerships. Is it collaborative? Policy says that your SIP event should contribute to policy. Will it have impact? After this one-day consultation workshop, a message in a bottle idea came out. Bottles traveling around Spain challenging people to change their relation with the ocean. During the next months, different meetings with the workshop participants were held, with the aim of finishing the event's idea. The last step is action, and it's focused on the SIP event. Message in a bottle challenged people to change their relationship with the ocean, no matter where they were. Inside the bottle, the participants could find two parchments. The first one was written by the ocean itself seeking help and challenging people to change their relationship. The second parchment was where each participant signed a commitment to make a small change in their lives to change their relationship with the ocean. The initiative was launched at World Oceans Day, 8 June 2017, with the main idea of engaging participants. The target group was all people interested, for example, schools, aquariums, museums, families, etc. A website was created specifically for the event, where people could find all the information about it. Also, they could find all the people who was participating and its activities. Between September and November 2017, six bottles traveled through six different routes around Spain. Each bottle covered coastal and inland areas, raising awareness on the effects our actions have on marine environments, no matter where we are. Participants shared their actions in social media using the hashtag Mensaje Botella 17. Also, all the photographs and videos were posted at the website. The main objective was to enable participants to see what the others were doing and also to motivate them. Also, different press notes were sent to local and national newspapers. The closing ceremony was held at the National Environmental Education Center of the Ministry of Environment and Rural and Marine Affairs, where the six bottles met again. Some of the last participants brought their bottles and explained what actions they had taken. Nowadays, the six bottles are exposed at the National Environmental Education Center, with the six permits signed by all participants. A total of 52 participants and more than 10,000 people were involved. In the graphic on the right, you can see the different groups that have participated in the event. The type of participant was very diverse, including a resident of the elderly, natural parks, or families. A total of 110 actions were done by the participants. In the graphic on the right, you can see the different actions that were done. The bottles traveled more than 8,500 kilometers around Spain. Now, you will see two small videos with some of the participants and its activities. During all the process, a total of 14 stakeholders participate actively for creating, designing, and running out the Message in a Bottle event. Message in a Bottle highlights the fact that a single person cannot save the planet, but all together we can. Thank you very much for your attention.